The Magic Words. Written and published by Ngasline. Behind every extraordinary transformation lies a hidden catalyst, not in complicated routines or endless affirmations, but in a precise sequence of words that, when spoken at dawn, rewires your neural pathways for success. Ancient wisdom traditions and modern neuroscience converge on a fascinating discovery. Certain phrases, spoken during the brain's most receptive morning state, act like verbal keys that unlock dormant potential in your subconscious mind. This isn't about positive thinking or empty mantras. It's about activating specific neural networks through carefully chosen words that trigger a cascade of beneficial changes in your brain chemistry, energy, and behavior patterns. The most remarkable part? These transformative phrases aren't complex mystical incantations, but simple, powerful statements that, when understood and spoken with intentional precision, create a ripple effect that fundamentally alters how your day, and ultimately your life, unfolds. Lesson 1. Morning words shape daily miracles. The moment you open your eyes each morning represents a sacred threshold between dreams and reality, a powerful gateway where your first thoughts and words can literally program the entire day ahead. Science has revealed that our early morning brain state operates at a unique frequency that makes us particularly receptive to new programming. During these precious minutes, our subconscious mind is most accessible and malleable, creating the perfect conditions for planting seeds of intention through carefully chosen words. Research in neuroscience has demonstrated that the words we speak trigger corresponding neural patterns in our brains. When we consciously select positive, empowering words first thing in the morning, we activate neural networks associated with success, confidence, and well-being. This isn't just good philosophy. It's backed by studies showing that people who begin their day with intentional positive declarations experience measurably better outcomes in mood, productivity, and achievement. The timing of our morning declarations matters significantly because our brain processes information differently throughout the day. That early morning period, particularly the first 30 minutes after waking, represents a unique window of opportunity. During this time, our brains are transitioning from theta to alpha waves, creating an almost hypnotic state where new programming can bypass our usual mental resistance and skepticism. Creating a sacred morning routine around your declarations amplifies their power exponentially. This doesn't require hours of ritual. Even 5 minutes of focused word work can shift your entire day's trajectory. The key is consistency and treating the practice with reverence. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Take several deep breaths to center yourself. Then speak your chosen words with full presence and conviction. Your first thoughts and words of the day are like seeds planted in fertile soil. They will grow and multiply throughout your hours ahead, attracting corresponding experiences and opportunities. This is why it's crucial to be intentional rather than allowing random thoughts or negative habits to dominate those first waking moments. Many people reach for their phones first thing, immediately flooding their consciousness with others' energy and agendas. Instead, claim those precious minutes for programming your own success. The words you choose should resonate deeply with your soul while stretching your vision of what's possible. They should feel both inspiring and believable. Start with simple, powerful phrases that awaken feelings of gratitude, confidence, and expectancy. As you build momentum with the practice, you can expand into more specific declarations aligned with your goals and dreams. Your morning words aren't just positive thinking exercises. They are literal instructions to the universe about how you expect your day to unfold. Speak them with authority, knowing that you are activating forces beyond your current understanding. Feel the energy of each word vibrating through your being. Allow yourself to be moved emotionally by the power of your declarations. Your sacred morning practice might begin with expressions of gratitude, then move into statements of identity and capability, followed by specific intentions for the day ahead. The exact sequence matters less than your level of presence and belief as you speak. Let your words rise from your core rather than just your throat. Project them with the full force of your conviction. Over time, This practice of intentional morning declarations will reshape your neural pathways, upgrade your self-image, and attract increasingly positive circumstances into your life. You'll find yourself naturally thinking more optimistically and speaking more powerfully throughout your day. Small miracles will begin appearing with greater frequency. Your words will carry more weight and impact with others. Most importantly, you'll develop an unshakable knowing that you are actively participating in creating your reality rather than merely accepting whatever comes your way. Lesson 2. Speak success into existence. Success leaves clues, and one of the most powerful yet overlooked clues is the language patterns of highly successful people. When we examine the morning routines of achievers across different fields, we discover they share a common thread. They intentionally program their minds for success through the conscious use of empowering words and phrases. The language of achievement operates on multiple levels within our consciousness. When we speak words aligned with success, we activate neural pathways that support goal-oriented behavior. These success-oriented neural patterns become stronger each time we reinforce them through our speech. This is why starting your day with specific success declarations can literally rewire your brain for achievement. Consider the difference between waking up and saying, "I don't want to face another difficult day," versus declaring, "I am ready to seize the magnificent opportunities this day brings." The first statement programs your mind to seek and find difficulties, while the second opens your awareness to possibilities and potential. Success programming begins with this fundamental shift in how we frame our daily experience through language. The most effective success affirmations combine 3 key elements: present tense statements, emotional engagement, and action-oriented phrasing. For example, "I am confidently taking inspired actions that lead to extraordinary results," encompasses all 3 elements. The present tense, "I am," bypasses mental resistance. The word confidently engages emotion, and taking inspired actions implies movement toward your goals. Building momentum through words requires consistency and escalation. Begin each morning by declaring 3 to 5 success statements that resonate with your specific goals and aspirations. As you feel the energy of these words, allow your voice to grow stronger and more confident. Success programming works best when you fully embody the words you speak, letting them fill your entire being with their vibration. Your success declarations should evolve as you grow. What served you at the beginning of your journey may need upgrading as you reach new levels of achievement. Pay attention to the words that successful people in your field use to describe their experiences and outcomes. Incorporate these power words into your morning success programming, while maintaining authenticity to your personal style and values. Success programming through language isn't just about positive thinking. It's about creating a success consciousness that influences your decisions and actions throughout the day. When you declare, "I naturally attract opportunities and resources that support my vision," you're programming your reticular activating system to notice and respond to success, aligned possibilities in your environment. The language of achievement also includes questions that stimulate creative problem-solving and innovative thinking. Start your day by asking empowering questions like, "How can I create exceptional value today?" or "What bold actions will move me closer to my vision?" These questions program your mind to seek solutions rather than dwell on obstacles. As you integrate success programming into your morning routine, you'll notice subtle shifts in how you perceive and interact with the world. Challenges become opportunities for growth, setbacks become valuable feedback, and obstacles become stepping stones to higher achievement. This transformation begins with the conscious choice to speak words that align with success. Your voice is a tool for programming success into every cell of your being. Each morning presents a fresh opportunity to declare your commitment to excellence, to speak words that resonate with your highest potential, and to set in motion the energies that attract success. Through consistent practice, these success declarations become more than just words. They become the foundation of your achievement-oriented mindset and the catalyst for extraordinary results in every area of your life. Lesson 3. Sacred words unlock divine power. Throughout history, across diverse cultures and spiritual traditions, Sacred words have been revered as gateways to divine power and higher consciousness. Ancient civilizations understood that specific combinations of sounds, when spoken with intention and reverence, could bridge the gap between the physical and spiritual realms. This profound wisdom has been preserved through generations, offering us powerful tools for spiritual connection and personal transformation. The concept of sacred speech appears in virtually every spiritual tradition. In Sanskrit, mantras are considered vehicles of divine energy, carrying specific vibrations that align us with universal forces. Hebrew traditions teach that the letters of their alphabet contain creative power, as demonstrated in the story of creation where God speaks the world into existence. Native American prayers often incorporate specific words and sounds, believed to resonate with natural forces and spirit beings. When we engage with sacred words in our morning practice, we tap into these ancient streams of wisdom and power. The key lies not just in the words themselves, but in the consciousness with which we speak them. Sacred speech requires presence, reverence, and a deep understanding that we are participating in something greater than ourselves. By speaking these words in the morning, when our consciousness is fresh and receptive, we establish a powerful connection to divine assistance that can guide us throughout our day. Some of the most potent sacred phrases are those that acknowledge and invoke divine presence. I am statements, used in many spiritual traditions, serve as declarations of our divine nature and connection to source energy. When we begin our morning by stating I am divine light or I am one with universal power, we activate these spiritual frequencies within our being. These declarations become more than mere words. They become keys that unlock our awareness of our true spiritual nature. The practice of sacred speech also involves understanding the responsibility that comes with wielding such power. Ancient wisdom teaches that words carried on the breath contain life force energy and therefore should be used with consciousness and care. This is why many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of speaking truth, blessing rather than cursing, and using words to heal and elevate rather than harm. Incorporating sacred words from various traditions can enrich our morning practice. Whether it's the Sanskrit Om, the Hebrew Amen, or indigenous blessing words, these sounds carry frequencies that have been amplified through centuries of spiritual use. When we speak them with understanding and respect, we join our energy with countless others who have used these words for spiritual connection. To maximize the power of sacred speech, it's essential to create a dedicated space and time for this practice. This might mean setting up a small altar, lighting a candle, or simply finding a quiet corner where you won't be disturbed. The environment should support the sanctity of what you're doing. Many find that speaking sacred words in nature amplifies their power, as the natural world resonates with divine frequency. Sacred words are not magical incantations that work automatically. They are tools that help us align with higher frequencies and divine assistance. Their effectiveness depends on our sincerity, consistency, and willingness to maintain conscious awareness throughout our day. When we truly understand and embody the power of sacred speech, our morning declarations become powerful catalysts for spiritual awakening and divine connection. By incorporating sacred words into our morning routine, we participate in an ancient and powerful tradition of using speech to connect with divine power. This practice not only elevates our consciousness, but also opens channels for divine assistance and guidance in our daily lives. As we continue to work with sacred words, we discover that they indeed hold keys to unlocking profound spiritual experiences and transformative power. Lesson 4. Your voice creates your reality. The universe operates through vibration, and our voice stands as one of the most powerful vibrational tools we possess. Modern quantum physics has revealed what ancient mystics knew all along. Everything in existence is energy vibrating at different frequencies. When we speak, we create sound waves that ripple through the fabric of reality, affecting not only our immediate environment, but also the quantum field that underlies all of creation. Our words carry specific frequencies that interact with the energetic matrix of the universe. Each syllable, each pronunciation, generates a unique vibrational signature that resonates with corresponding frequencies in our environment. This isn't mere metaphysical speculation. Scientists have documented how sound waves can influence matter, as demonstrated in somatics experiments where sound frequencies create geometric patterns in sand or water. When we speak our morning declarations, we're not just engaging in positive thinking, we're literally sending specific vibrations into the quantum field. These vibrations interact with the field of infinite possibilities, helping to collapse quantum waves into the specific realities we desire to experience. The tone, pitch, and emotional resonance of our voice all play crucial roles in this process. The power of voice activation becomes even more potent when we understand that our vocal cords are connected to our nervous system, which in turn influences our entire bodily function. Speaking with intention triggers neurological patterns that affect our brain chemistry, hormonal balance, and even our DNA expression. This is why saying our declarations aloud is significantly more powerful than simply thinking them. To harness this power effectively, we must learn to use our voice with conscious awareness. The volume, pace, and emotional intensity of our speech affect its vibrational impact. Speaking our morning declarations with conviction and feeling amplifies their effect on both our internal state and the external quantum field. When we declare our intentions with a clear, strong voice, we're essentially programming the vibrational frequency of our entire day. Voice activation techniques can enhance this process. Beginning with deep breathing helps to center our energy and prepare our vocal mechanism for optimal resonance. Speaking from the diaphragm rather than the throat creates stronger vibrations and carries more energetic power. Allowing our words to resonate in our chest cavity before release adds another layer of energetic amplification. The quantum field responds not just to the literal meaning of our words, but to the entire vibrational package they carry. This includes our emotional state, our level of belief, and the clarity of our intention. When we align all these elements, speaking powerful words with clear intention, strong emotion, and unwavering belief, we create a potent force for reality transformation. Our voice also acts as a bridge between our inner and outer worlds. As we speak our declarations aloud, we're not only sending vibrations outward into the universe, but also inward into our own consciousness. This dual action creates a feedback loop that strengthens our manifestation power. The sound of our own voice speaking powerful truths helps to reprogram our subconscious mind and align our entire being with our desired reality. Understanding these principles allows us to use our voice more consciously and effectively in our morning practice. Each word we speak becomes a deliberate act of creation, a focused beam of vibrational energy shaping our reality. By choosing our words carefully and speaking them with awareness of their quantum impact, we become more powerful creators of our daily experience. The practice of conscious speech extends beyond our morning declarations into every moment of our day. As we develop awareness of our voice's creative power, we naturally become more mindful of all our speech. This awareness leads to more conscious communication and more intentional reality creation throughout our daily activities. Lesson 5. Morning Magic Sets Daily Blessings. Every morning presents a sacred opportunity to set powerful blessings in motion for the day ahead. Creating an intentional blessing ritual can transform ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences filled with divine grace and abundance. This chapter explores how to establish this vital practice and harness specific words that attract prosperity, protection, and gratitude into your daily life. A blessing ritual begins the moment you open your eyes. Instead of reaching for your phone or jumping straight into your to-do list, take a few mindful breaths and allow yourself to enter a receptive state. In this space of peaceful awareness, you can begin to speak words that will shape the energy of your entire day. Start with simple phrases like, "I bless this day," and "all it brings or divine blessings flow to me and through me now." These declarations act as keys that unlock the floodgates of universal abundance. Words that attract abundance must be spoken with complete conviction and emotional resonance. Phrases such as "I am a magnet for prosperity and abundance" flows to me effortlessly in expected and unexpected ways, create energetic pathways for material and spiritual wealth to enter your life. The key is to feel the truth of these statements in your heart as you speak them. When you declare "everything I touch prospers," imagine golden light flowing through your hands, blessing all your endeavors. Protection phrases form an essential part of your morning blessing ritual. By speaking words of divine protection, you create an energetic shield that deflects negative energies and attracts positive experiences. Begin with, "I am divinely protected in all ways, and angels surround me with light and love." These declarations establish a powerful force field of spiritual protection that remains active throughout your day. You can enhance these phrases by visualizing a golden light enveloping your entire being as you speak them. Gratitude declarations complete the morning blessing circuit, amplifying the power of your words through heartfelt appreciation. Express thanks for specific blessings already present in your life, as well as those you wish to attract. Statements like "I am grateful for the abundance that fills my life and thank you for the miracles that unfold before me" today create a magnetic force that draws more reasons for gratitude into your experience. The morning blessing ritual becomes more potent when performed in a dedicated sacred space. This could be a corner of your bedroom, a special chair, or even your garden. The location matters less than the intention you bring to it. As you speak your blessings, imagine them rippling out into the universe like stones cast into a still pond, creating waves of positive energy that influence every aspect of your day. Blessings are not just words. They are containers of divine power waiting to be activated by your conscious intention. When you declare "my life is blessed beyond measure," you're not merely making a statement. You're establishing a vibration that the universe must match. Each blessing you speak becomes a seed planted in the fertile soil of infinite possibility. Your morning blessing ritual should feel natural and personally meaningful. While this chapter provides foundational phrases, you're encouraged to create your own declarations that resonate with your spirit and specific desires. The most powerful blessings are those that spring naturally from your heart and align with your highest vision for your life. Through consistent practice of morning blessings, you'll notice a dramatic shift in your daily experience. Challenges become opportunities, obstacles transform into stepping stones, and synchronicities multiply. The simple act of blessing your day creates a template of positivity that attracts more favorable circumstances and enriching experiences into your life path. Lesson 6. Words carry manifesting energy. Our words are more than mere sounds or symbols. They are energetic carriers that transmit our intentions into the universal field of creation. When we understand how manifestation truly works, we realize that our spoken declarations serve as bridges between our desires and their physical realization. Every word we speak contains specific frequencies that ripple through the quantum fabric of reality, attracting corresponding experiences and circumstances into our lives. The mechanics of manifestation through speech operate on multiple levels simultaneously. At the most basic level, our words program our subconscious mind, which then works tirelessly to align our actions and choices with our stated intentions. But beyond this psychological dimension, our declarations generate actual energetic patterns that interact with the underlying matrix of creation. Think of your words as seeds being planted in the fertile soil of infinite possibility, each one containing the complete blueprint for what you wish to manifest. The timing of our manifestation declarations plays a crucial role in their effectiveness. The early morning hours, particularly during the pre-dawn period known as the Brahma Muhurta in ancient traditions, provide an optimal window when the veils between thought and manifestation are thinnest. During these sacred hours, the atmosphere is charged with potential, and our words carry enhanced creative power. This is why establishing a consistent morning practice of intentional speaking is so transformative. To harness the manifesting energy of words most effectively, we must understand the sequence of energetic activation. It begins with clear intention, knowing exactly what we wish to create. This intention is then encoded into carefully chosen words that accurately represent our desired outcome. As we speak these words aloud, we infuse them with emotional energy and unwavering belief. The vibration of our voice carries this encoded information into the quantum field, where it begins attracting the elements needed for physical manifestation. Certain phrases and word combinations carry particularly potent manifesting energy. Declarations that combine gratitude for what is already present with clear vision of what is coming create a powerful resonance. For example, I am grateful for the abundance flowing into my life now, and I joyfully receive increasing prosperity each day. This type of statement works because it bridges the gap between current reality and desired manifestation while maintaining positive emotional charge. The energy behind our words matters as much as the words themselves. When we speak with conviction, authority, and absolute certainty, we amplify the manifesting power of our declarations. This is why it's essential to practice speaking with presence and power, allowing your whole being to align with and support your spoken intentions. Your voice becomes a tool of creation, sculpting reality through the medium of sound and energy. Understanding manifestation mechanics also means recognizing the importance of receptivity and allowing. While our words initiate the creative process, we must remain open to how our desires will manifest. Sometimes the universe has even better plans than what we initially envisioned. Our declarations should therefore maintain some flexibility while staying focused on the essence of what we wish to create. As you work with manifestation declarations, pay attention to the feedback loop between your words and your experience. Notice how different phrases feel when you speak them and observe the results they produce in your life. Over time, you'll develop an intuitive sense for which combinations of words carry the strongest manifesting energy for you personally. This becomes your unique magical vocabulary, a set of power phrases that consistently help you bring your desires into reality. Regular practice with conscious speaking builds momentum in the manifestation process. Each declaration adds energy to your creative field, strengthening the probability of your desired outcomes. By maintaining consistency in your morning practice and staying aligned with your spoken intentions throughout the day, you establish a powerful manifesting current that flows through your life. Your words become reliable tools for shaping your reality, allowing you to create with increasing precision and confidence. Lesson 7. Speak light. Receive light. Light has long been associated with wisdom, enlightenment, and spiritual awakening. When we speak words of light, we align ourselves with higher frequencies and attract more illumination into our lives. Light language represents the purest form of communication, one that transcends ordinary speech and connects directly with universal consciousness. The concept of light language extends beyond mere metaphor. Ancient traditions speak of sacred sounds and syllables that carry the essence of divine light. When we incorporate these elements into our morning declarations, we become channels for this celestial energy. Each word we speak with conscious intention serves as a beacon, drawing more light and understanding into our experience. Speaking light begins with understanding that words are more than mere symbols. They are vessels of energy that can illuminate our path forward. When we choose words that resonate with light frequencies, we naturally elevate our consciousness and that of those around us. Simple phrases like "I am light," "light flows through me," and "I radiate divine wisdom" carry tremendous power when spoken with awareness and conviction. The practice of speaking light requires us to first cultivate inner luminosity. This means starting each day by consciously connecting with the light within before expressing it outward through speech. As you wake each morning, imagine your heart center filling with golden light that gradually expands to encompass your entire being. From this illuminated state, your words naturally carry more radiance and transformative power. Light language also involves being mindful of how we speak to and about others. When we choose words that uplift and illuminate, we become agents of positive change in the world. Speaking light means refusing to engage in darkness through gossip, criticism, or negative speech. Instead, we commit to words that heal, inspire, and enlighten. This practice creates a ripple effect, touching everyone we encounter with subtle yet powerful energy. The art of speaking light includes understanding the relationship between sound and consciousness. Certain sounds and syllables naturally elevate our vibrational frequency. Ancient Sanskrit mantras, for example, were carefully crafted to produce specific effects in consciousness. While we don't need to learn complex mantras, we can incorporate simple sound patterns that naturally emit light frequencies. Even humming or toning can help activate our light body and prepare us for more elevated speech. As you develop your practice of speaking light, you'll notice that your words begin to carry more weight and impact. People may comment that your presence feels brighter or that your words seem to touch them deeply. This is because you're actually transmitting light energy through your speech. Each declaration becomes a transmission of light that can help illuminate the path for others. Speaking light is not about perfection, but progression. Some days your words may feel more luminous than others. The key is maintaining consistency in your intention to speak with consciousness and care. Over time, you'll develop an intuitive sense for words and phrases that carry the most light for you personally. Your morning practice of speaking light will gradually transform how you communicate throughout the day. You'll naturally begin to choose words that align with higher frequencies and avoid those that dim your light. This shift in speech patterns creates a corresponding shift in your experience of reality, attracting more light-filled circumstances and relationships into your life. The practice of speaking light culminates in becoming a living lighthouse, someone whose very presence illuminates the path for others. As you continue to speak words of light each morning, you'll find yourself naturally embodying more of the light you express. Your speech becomes a sacred tool for elevation, not just for yourself, but for the collective consciousness of humanity. Lesson 8. Morning Prayers Change Destiny. Prayer is, perhaps, humanity's oldest and most powerful form of directed speech, transcending cultural and religious boundaries to connect us with the divine force that shapes our destiny. When we engage in morning prayer with focused intention, we initiate a sacred dialogue that can fundamentally alter the course of our lives. The key lies not in the specific religious tradition we follow, but in understanding the universal principles that make prayers effective catalysts for transformation. Effective prayers share common elements that amplify their power. They begin with a clear connection to the divine, whether we call it God, universe, source, or another name that resonates with our beliefs. This connection creates a channel through which transformative energy can flow. The words we choose should come from a place of authentic emotion and unwavering faith, as hollow recitations lack the spiritual voltage needed to influence destiny. Our morning prayers become more potent when we incorporate gratitude, clarity of intention, and surrender. By expressing genuine thankfulness for what we already have, we create an energetic state that attracts more blessings. When we clearly articulate our desires and intentions, we provide the universe with a precise blueprint for manifestation. Through surrender, we release attachment to specific outcomes and trust in divine wisdom to deliver what serves our highest good. Personal prayers carry special power because they emerge from our unique soul signature. While traditional prayers handed down through generations contain accumulated spiritual energy, crafting our own prayers allows us to speak directly from the heart in ways that deeply resonate with our individual journey. The process begins by identifying the aspects of our destiny we wish to influence: relationships, purpose, abundance, health, or spiritual growth. To create destiny, altering declarations, we must speak with authority while maintaining humility. This delicate balance acknowledges both our creative power as divine beings and our role as channels for higher wisdom. Declarations that begin with phrases like "I claim," "I decree," or "I consciously choose" carry commanding energy that helps reorganize reality according to our intentions. Following these with "for the highest good of all" or "in alignment with divine will" ensures our prayers serve the greater good. The timing of our morning prayers significantly impacts their effectiveness. The pre-dawn hours, known in many traditions as the Amrit Vela or ambrosial hours, offer optimal conditions for spiritual communication. During this time, the veil between physical and spiritual realms is thinnest, and our consciousness is most receptive to divine guidance. This is when we can most powerfully seed the day with our prayers and set destiny, altering intentions in motion. Through consistent morning prayer practice, we begin to notice synchronicities and answered prayers manifesting in our lives. These confirmations strengthen our faith and demonstrate that we are indeed in dialogue with divine forces that can reshape our destiny. As our prayers evolve, they become less about asking for specific outcomes and more about aligning with our highest path and purpose. To maintain the potency of our prayers, we must live in integrity with what we pray for. Our actions, thoughts, and words throughout the day should support rather than contradict our morning declarations. This coherence creates a powerful field of intention that accelerates manifestation and lasting change. We can reinforce our morning prayers by returning to them briefly throughout the day, especially during challenging moments when we need to realign with our highest intentions. Destiny is not fixed, but rather a dynamic interplay between divine will and human choice. Through conscious, heartfelt prayer, we participate actively in shaping our destiny while remaining open to divine guidance and correction. As we embrace this sacred partnership each morning, we step into our power as co-creators of our life experience, using the ancient technology of prayer to bring heaven's blessings down to earth. Lesson 9. Power awakens through sacred speech. The journey of awakening inner power through sacred speech is one of the most transformative practices we can undertake. When we consciously choose to speak words of power, we activate dormant forces within us that have remained sleeping, waiting for the right moment to emerge. This awakening begins with understanding that our voice carries an energy signature unique to our soul's purpose and divine blueprint. Sacred speech has been used throughout history by mystics, shamans, and spiritual masters to access higher realms of consciousness and activate spiritual gifts. These enlightened beings understood that specific combinations of sounds, when spoken with pure intention, could unlock gateways to extraordinary abilities and insights. Today, we can tap into this ancient wisdom by incorporating power words into our morning practice. The process starts by recognizing that each word we speak acts as a key, unlocking different aspects of our inherent power. Words like strength, power, activate, and awaken carry specific vibrational frequencies that resonate with corresponding energies within our being. When we declare these words with conviction in the morning, we set in motion a cascade of energetic responses throughout our subtle bodies. Consider the phrase, "I activate my divine power now." When spoken with intention, this simple declaration sends a clear signal to your spiritual DNA, initiating an awakening process that builds throughout the day. The key is to feel the words as you speak them, allowing their energy to permeate every cell of your being. This is not mere positive thinking. It is an actual energetic activation. Power words work most effectively when combined with conscious breathing and focused attention. As you speak your morning declarations, breathe deeply and visualize the energy of each word filling your entire body with light. Feel the resonance of power words in your solar plexus, throat, and crown chakras. These energy centers respond particularly well to sacred speech and help distribute the activated power throughout your system. The awakening of inner power also requires consistency and dedication. Each morning presents a fresh opportunity to strengthen your connection to your innate spiritual abilities. Think of it as spiritual strength training. Just as physical muscles grow stronger with regular exercise, your spiritual power grows more robust with daily sacred speech practice. The key is to maintain unwavering faith in the process, even when immediate results aren't visible. Some of the most potent activation phrases include "I am power," "Divine strength flows through me," and "I awaken my highest potential now." These declarations work on multiple levels, affecting both your conscious and subconscious mind while simultaneously engaging your spiritual energy systems. The words themselves act as catalysts, triggering latent abilities and clearing blocked energy channels. Building spiritual strength through sacred speech also involves learning to modulate your voice in specific ways. The tone, pitch, and intensity of your voice can significantly impact the effectiveness of your declarations. Speaking from your diaphragm rather than your throat helps ground the energy and gives your words more power. Practice finding the resonant frequency that feels most natural and powerful to you. Awakening power through sacred speech is a gradual process. Each morning declaration builds upon the previous day's work, creating a cumulative effect that grows stronger over time. Trust in the process and maintain patience as your inner power unfolds. Some days you may feel immediate shifts, while other days the effects may be more subtle. Both experiences are equally valuable parts of the awakening journey. Your voice is a sacred instrument, capable of activating tremendous power within you. Each morning, as you speak your declarations of power, you're not just saying words, you're engaging in an ancient practice of spiritual activation. Through consistent use of sacred speech, you'll discover that your inner power grows steadily stronger, enabling you to manifest your highest potential and fulfill your divine purpose with greater ease and grace. Lesson 10. Words Program Daily Miracles. The realm of miracles exists in perpetual motion around us, waiting to be activated through our conscious participation. When we understand that miracles aren't rare occurrences but natural manifestations of aligned energy and expectation, we begin to attract them with increasing frequency. Our morning words serve as the programming language that opens these miraculous channels and maintains them throughout our day. Creating miracle consciousness begins with accepting that the extraordinary can become ordinary in our lives. Each morning, as we speak our sacred declarations, we're essentially writing the code for how our day will unfold. Just as a computer responds to precise programming instructions, the universe responds to our clearly stated intentions and expectations. The key lies in maintaining unwavering faith in the process while detaching from specific outcomes. Daily miracle declarations should be spoken with absolute conviction and joy. Start by declaring, "I am a magnet for miracles. Divine synchronicities flow to me naturally and easily." These words create a vibrational frequency that attracts unexpected blessings and remarkable occurrences. The universe loves specificity, so include particular areas where you wish to experience miraculous intervention: relationships, career, health, or spiritual growth. Building expectancy is crucial in maintaining the miracle momentum. Each time you witness even a small manifestation or synchronicity, acknowledge it verbally. "Thank you for this miracle. I recognize and appreciate this divine intervention." This acknowledgement strengthens your miracle consciousness and signals to the universe that you're ready for more. Your awareness of miracles creates an upward spiral of increasingly profound experiences. The magic of words becomes most potent when we combine them with emotional energy. As you speak your morning declarations, feel the joy and excitement of witnessing miracles unfold. Imagine the feeling of awe and gratitude you'll experience when encountering these divine interventions. This emotional charging of your words significantly amplifies their manifesting power. Consistency in your miracle programming is essential. Create a daily routine where you speak your miracle declarations at the same time each morning. This routine establishes a strong, energetic pattern that the universe can respond to reliably. Your words become like seeds planted in fertile soil, growing more robust with each day's attention and care. Miracles often arrive in unexpected forms. Your morning declarations should remain open-ended enough to allow for infinite possibilities while being specific enough to direct energy toward your desired outcomes. For example, "I welcome miraculous solutions to all challenges. Divine wisdom guides me to perfect resolutions." To sustain the magic, incorporate gratitude for past miracles into your morning practice. Recall and verbally acknowledge the miraculous events you've already experienced. This recognition creates a powerful foundation for future manifestations and maintains your connection to the miracle frequency. The practice of programming daily miracles requires patience and persistence. Some days may seem ordinary, but beneath the surface, The energy of your words is constantly working to align circumstances in your favor. Trust that your consistent declaration of miracle consciousness is creating ripples of positive change throughout your reality. Your words have the power to program not just your own experience, but to influence the collective field of consciousness. As you declare miracles for yourself, extend that energy to others. Miracles flow freely to all who cross my path. I am a channel for divine blessings in the lives of others. This expansion of focus amplifies the miraculous potential of your declarations. The ultimate goal is to make miracle consciousness your natural state of being. Through daily practice, your morning words become more than just declarations. They become the living truth of your existence. You transition from seeking miracles to becoming the miracle itself, a walking embodiment of divine possibility and manifestation.